ho, ho. Welcome to a Disney A Christmas. We're your hosts. I'm Santa. No, I'm Brandon.
Santa. Yeah, you're not Santa. You're not Santa.
I'm going to be a secret Santa, though.
You are. Because that's what we're talking about. This episode, I'm Krysta, by the way. We're talking about this episode. We're doing Secret Santa. We've done this every year. This is our third one. Every holiday, we pick a Disney animated category. Our first one we did villains, and then we did sidekicks. We didn't think they got enough love. And we came up with Secret Santa gifts for them, which is super fun.
Yeah. You know why I'm not Santa?
Why aren't you Santa?
Because I didn't murder in cold blood the current Santa, like Tim Allen.
Like Tim Allen. Scott Calvin. This character is Scott Calvin.
Oh, he has two first names, and that's his problem. Yeah, we haven't seen that series yet, actually, either.
No.
Oh, so,
No,
yeah.
that's okay.
Anyway, yeah.
I'll probably watch it next year. It'd be fun. I'm working and literally until the 20th. Well, we both are. Literally until the 23rd this year. It's the latest the school year goes. So I am watching the fewest Christmas movies.
And we're out of practice for having to do things in December.
Yeah, normally it's like we've done one thing or nothing for the last few years. So, yeah. We're going from 0 to 60, basically. Okay. But while we're doing that, we're going to spread some Christmas cheer, and you are going to be picking gifts for the villain minions.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to pick 5, and you're going to come up with their gifts.
They are usually physically and or emotionally abused, so
exactly.
They could use some presents.
But I was thinking we first did villains, and then we did sidekicks. Now we're going to do the villain sidekicks.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm a thinker. I wanted to do princesses, and you said they had enough gifts already.
Yeah, those spoiled.
Maybe next year.
So-and-sos.
Maybe next year. Okay, before we get to that, Brandon, what are you drinking?
I am partaking from my holiday advent calendar of beer. And this is a Christmas porter.
Oh.
I'm not really a porter drinker.
No.
So
yeah.
I'm going to be sipping on this very slowly while I muse over my gifts for the minions.
Okay. Fair enough. I have 2 drinks going because I'm finishing up the one we just recorded our last week's episode. We're coming to you from the past? Yeah.
We're the ghost of Christmas past.
We're recording 2 episodes back to back. One is to be released while we are gone. So I am finishing my ginger ale.
Where are we going?
We're going Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going Disneyland. I'm finishing my ginger ale and vanilla vodka, and then you gave me this cake batter blonde beer thing that I'm going to finish.
Yeah,
as well.
You were supposed to share this anyway.
Yeah, and then you drank most of it, so I'm just going to finish her up.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And Brandon, nerd thing. What is your current nerd thing?
I watched most of a Hallmark Christmas movie by myself while you were sleeping last night.
What?
So
I woke up this morning wondering what happened.
I did fall asleep before it ended, but the last commercial break going into it that I remember, her mother, because like the whole thing was she went to the little Christmas town to find her long lost uncle.
Uncle, yes.
Then she was talking to him, and he's like this big gruff construction worker guy, and he's like, "No, I never had family." And she was like, "Oh, I'm really sad now." But I did see her mother writing him a Christmas card, addressed to him. So I do think it came out that he was her long lost uncle, and the other girl that was in town would be her her cousin, I guess.
Cool.
And I don't know,
because they were like going to be friends.
And the young cute construction worker guy, his cottage came together nicely, and they're going to have the charity auction there because
it's a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah,
you got to have a charity auction.
Yeah.
I
don't know. It was a whole thing, but I did fall asleep. So.
Oh, okay.
But it was during the commercials,
Yeah, you were like engrossed in it that whole time.
Yeah, I had to see if Gordon kind of looked like Santa Claus too. He also had a heart attack or something.
Unclear.
I don't know. No, he had previously had a heart attack, and then he went down to pick up his winter gloves that he dropped, and keeled over. Because I guess he has blood pressure events if his head gets below his heart, which that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
It was a lot better than the one we watched on like HBO.
Yeah, that made Hallmark Christmas movies look like Oscar worthy. It was not good. Yeah. I love Hallmark Christmas movies. I just like put them on and in the background. I had one on while I was doing laundry the other day. Like, it's fine. It's fun. It's like cheery.
Okay.
All right. My nerd thing is also all Christmas festivities. I had my Christmas party, which is like a dinner that we have at a local caterer thing. You had your Christmas party 2 weekends ago, because when this comes out.
It's
the weekend we skipped. Brandon was not in any shape to be recording a podcast episode.
No.
He was in shape to be making snow angels, though.
The night before.
Night before.
Yeah. Yeah. My Christmas party was a bit of a gong show.
Yeah.
Yours was supper.
Yeah. Yeah, but a really good supper.
It was good supper, yeah. I had lots of mashed potatoes.
Me too. Although I didn't have 3 cheesecakes. That was at yours. Because I said to bring me cheesecake.
You didn't have any cheesecake.
No, I didn't.
You had sticky toffee pudding.
I had sticky toffee pudding. Those are literally my 2 favorite desserts. Anyway, yeah, so just like festivities and things like that. I'm behind in all my Christmas movie watching, although last night I did watch Muppet Family Christmas, which is not an every year for me, but I try to. It's not like a must, but it's an almost every year.
It's really cute. It's
and
nice
it's 40
and short,
minutes
and
or
it's
something.
free on YouTube.
Exactly.
So give her. I'm
yeah,
surprised
it's super fun.
They haven't like remastered and chucked it on Disney Plus yet.
Yeah, maybe they will. I don't know. It's super fun, and I see more about it on.
And
like in my Disney YouTube, Facebook groups and stuff.
You get all the different Jim Henson
and Jim
things,
Henson.
And yeah, and then that's what I was going to say. You get a nice little Jim Henson cameo at the end, which is...
I got emotional. I got a little emotional.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I slept through the Fraggle part.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. I like the Fraggles. But yes, you get Fraggles and Sesame Street and Muppets all together, and they're just fun. Yeah, I like it. And they sing songs that are like more traditional and stuff that isn't, you don't hear as often. So I like it. It's holiday time. Okay, Brandon. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm in the giving spirit.
Okay.
I suppose.
We're gonna do 5.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's okay. You're just going to top of your head.
You might have to help me out with some of them, so I don't know.
Let's start with some of my favorites. Flotsam and Jetsam, which are Ursula's minions. What would you get them for Christmas?
Well, they're moray eels. Though
they are.
They are,
That's a moray.
Well, so the trouble is they live in the ocean, and climate change and pollution has really decimated the coral. So I would probably get them like a little artificial coral hidey hole so they can do their moray thing.
Yeah, they do that in the movie too.
They like to poke their head out
and then back up. And then forward. And then back out.
I've seen morays snorkeling and scuba diving.
I have too.
They're really cool looking things.
I actually missed it until you pointed it out to me when we were snorkeling the one time.
They're difficult to see.
Yeah, they're very sneaky. They go in and then they go out, so you're going to help them out.
So there's not... coral is dying off in droves, which is very sad.
Very sad.
They're going to have some artificial coral. And it's nice. They can be off the coast of Castaway Key and just go back and forth.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Now that they're out of a job because their boss was horribly murdered by a boat.
He really was.
Yeah. I mean, she kind of deserved it.
Kind of.
Maybe not stabbed through the heart, but she was anyway.
We have a whole episode called Ursula Did Nothing Wrong, okay? So
it was a legally binding contract,
which she sang about in great detail.
She was under 18 when she signed it. You can't have a legally binding contract when you're under 18.
This is a good point.
Anyway,
okay.
I digress.
But could you at the time?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a whole Undersea Kingdom thing.
Yeah, okay. Next one. Lucifer from Cinderella.
Oh.
You knew this was going to be on the list.
Yes. Okay, Lucifer probably needs some catnip to get some energy out.
Of course.
Like a little fake mouse, so he doesn't chase the real mice.
So he leaves Gus and Jacques alone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. Mm-hmm. You just really love the name Lucifer for a cat, don't you?
I mean, it is a very accurate name for cats.
No, our kitties are wonderful.
I love cats, but they're also kind of jerks most of the time.
All right. Here's one. Beauty and the Beast, LeFou. The animated one specifically, because the real one gave him more of a personality. So let's just go animated.
LeFou, eh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him some night classes to like pursue a new hobby. Because his like personality was so invested in Gaston. He had this like hero worship of Gaston. He needs to improve himself, and he needs to find out who the real LeFou is. Because I think there's a gem hidden under there.
A gem.
Yeah.
No one grovels like LeFou. You gonna sing his own song?
Yeah.
And he can become literate at these night classes.
He can't read really good now.
No. Mr. Smee from Peter Pan.
Wait, we're going through these real fast. You might have to come up with some more.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, we really are. I was like, let's just do them. Let's fire them off.
He needs a gift certificate for a makeover, because that whole striped shirt, short pants combo is not really working for him. He needs to be like, you remember that old show, What Not to Wear?
Yeah.
He needs to go on that. Like, I think there is like a winner there. He could go find himself a partner of some kind. And I don't know what Mr. Smee likes.
I have a pretty solid idea.
Whatever. He can spruce himself up. He can learn to love himself. He's kind of got the same problem that LeFou has. Really.
Right.
A lot of these minion type folks do. They're not goons. They're henchmen.
Yes, that's a whole thing.
Or are they goons? I forget which one's which.
It depends on which one. Goons are just like, they don't care about the cause. Henchmen care about the cause.
These
guys are henchmen.
Yeah.
There are goons in Disney animated movies, but none of these guys
Most of them are henchmen, though.
Yeah, most are henchmen. Most care. Mm-hmm. Okay. Should I come up with more than 5 then? Because we have only one more if it's only 5.
Okay, well, hit me with the 5th one. And then, yes, I think you should come up with probably another 5 if we're just rapid firing here. We said we were going
to rapid fire. Okay, Iago.
Okay. He needs like a bird preserve. Like he needs a like Jafar is no more. I mean, he's like trapped in his little lamp.
Yeah.
He needs to be given like a bird preserve and needs to learn to fly a little better. He's like eating too many crackers. He needs to eat like real food.
Yeah.
Real parrot food. He can be like the mascot for a bird sanctuary.
I really like that. Oh, not a mascot for, say, the Tiki Room?
No.
I
think that's a terrible idea.
It's funny because it's funny.
I know.
I know. All right. Next 5. You ready? I think we're going to go a little bit more obscure.
Okay.
Pain and Panic from Hercules.
Okay, yeah. They need a PlayStation 5.
What?
And a copy of the new God of War game, because God of War, if you don't know, is the new ones aren't Greek mythology, but the originals were the main character that you play as, Kratos, goes through and kills the entire Greek pantheon.
Right.
And I think they would like that.
Okay. They might enjoy that.
Yeah.
Here's obscure.
Because like Hades didn't treat them very well, so they probably would enjoy watching Kratos beat up on Hades.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wiggins from Pocahontas.
You lost me there. I don't know.
He's Radcliffe's little minion guy. He runs around and he's the one who's like, I'll just make gift baskets for everyone. And he spends most of his time looking after Percy the dog.
He's going to get a startup on Etsy.
No. That's good. I like that.
Yeah. He's going to run his own Etsy store, and he's going to get some supplies to do that.
I like it.
Yeah.
Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed. The hyenas from The Lion King.
The hyenas.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're going to get a gift certificate to an all-you-can-eat buffet, because the reason that they were kind of bad is because they were hungry.
Yeah.
They're just hungry.
That's true.
They They're gonna come to Storytellers with us, and they're
gonna be great.
They're gonna give her on that buffet.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was a good one, actually.
They're just hungry.
They are. Okay, remember I said I was gonna be obscure?
Okay.
Felicia from Great Mouse Detective. The big cat.
So, this is technically, yes, it's a minion.
Technically, yes.
The best trained cat I've ever seen.
My cat's pretty well trained, and he is nowhere near this.
She is going to get a nice grooming session because she's been living in the sewer a lot.
It's true.
It's like, that's tough on a cat.
And she doesn't look like a kitty who likes the sewer.
No, it's
she's
very
like a little bow.
Very fluffy. Like, and like, been keeping herself clean. But there's probably a lot of hairballs going on there.
Yeah.
Needs a whole nice groom session.
Go
like
to the spa.
Yeah.
It's not her fault Radigan's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick kitty.
Doing what she's told.
Yeah. She was raised well to eat people that Radigan didn't like. And that's not her fault.
No, it's not her fault. She didn't know. Okay. Diablo, which is the crow or raven, the black bird from Sleeping Beauty.
Well, so Diablo, which
another
is
great name.
Great name. Speaking of nerd things, they announced a release date for the Diablo game. That's coming out in June.
Wait,
anyway,
I was just gonna say you better tell when.
So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But yes, Diablo the Raven.
Mm-hmm.
It is the holiday season. Diablo is going to get an advent calendar.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be 24 or 25, depending on the advent calendar, of different little shiny things because he's a raven.
He's a raven.
And ravens freaking love shiny things. So yeah, it's just me shiny things.
Okay.
Like there's going to be a quarter or like a jewel, all sorts of random
rock,
shiny things.
Little beads.
And I think that's gonna be a pretty good gift for the
he would really like
whole Diablo there. Yeah.
Isn't that a great name for a black bird? Yeah.
Well, the two names we like are just different names for the devil.
It's true. I like Flotsam Jetsam.
Yeah, that is a good.
Yeah, that's good names.
That's one of those trivia that you stumped me on.
I know.
I'll never forget it now.
But it's in when she sings "Poor Unfortunate Souls."
Yeah,
she says, "Flotsam Jetsam, now I've got her, boys." Mm-hmm. But no, you'll never forget now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? One more and we're at 10. You've done great rapid fire on these.
Huh.
Okay, ready?
It's almost like I could do improv.
Yeah, I think you could. Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, man. Kronk?
He's technically a henchman.
No, I know. I'm like nervous of this one because Emperor's New Groove I've only seen once. And it was like 15 years ago.
Do you want me to pick a different one?
And Kronk is like a beloved like hipster character now.
It's
and
true.
I don't know if I can do him justice.
Okay, hold on. I'll get you a different one.
He's kind of lovable and stuff.
He is. Yeah.
He could have like a whole like chef set because he likes to cook. I'm pretty sure
he does. He does a whole thing about that. Yeah.
So like he could have some like a whole new Paderno set of pans and stuff.
Oh, good job. No, that's good. Yeah. No, he makes things. Remember he speaks squirrel. And,
no, I do not remember.
Okay,
that. I know he likes to cook.
Or chipmunk. I speak chipmunk.
Be impressed that I know he likes to cook. Okay.
No, that's really good. So they had an Emperor's New Groove, like, Disney Channel animated show. You know when they were doing like Lion King and all those ones, and Aladdin, like they had the series.
Yeah.
And in his, it was about Kronk. And it was just
it called
him.
Kronk's New Groove?
No, that was a movie. That was the direct-to-video movie that they did, which I never saw, actually.
I've heard. Okay, so.
But
he also had a TV show.
Yes.
That's why he's
there was like a sequel, but he was a big part of it, and he led like the Boy Scouts and also like taught them to cook. So there you go.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Like a whole chef.
Yeah, no, that was good.
That's expensive. He's probably got the best gift.
He probably does actually. Although I don't know some of those night courses.
Yeah, that's true.
Depending on where those night courses take place.
I was thinking like a really cheap community college.
Oh, then yes, Kronk has the best gift.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Brandon? Because I have a quiz for you.
Oh boy. Okay.
You've rapid fired.
I went. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job.
You did 10. Which one would you most be excited to give first of all?
I'm really proud of the advent calendar for Diablo there.
Yep.
That's
good. Yeah, that's good.
And I'm kind of curious to meet LeFou after he like discovers himself.
Right. Yeah, but you have both. Mr. Smee and LeFou had like similar. I know you got them different things, different focus, but you both had like you want better for them.
Yeah, I think they just they were got in with the wrong crowd and were worshiping the wrong sort of people. Although Hook wasn't really that bad of a guy. And
he
everyone
did try
calls
and murder
him Hook.
Children. So.
Well, yeah, the children are kind of racist jerks. So you
also
know.
That. Did you see that? It's like a meme, and it was like, "Wait, you guys call me Hook because of any like racist?" And he's like, "Wow, my dad's dead too. You want to call me Captain Dead Dad?" And they're like, "Ooh." Okay. Everyone's personality matches a Disney princess and a holiday movie. Which combination are you? Are you ready?
I'm gonna guess that I am Ariel and Die Hard.
Okay, so the slogan here is, "Are you dreaming of a Snow White Christmas?" That's good, right? Okay. So some of these are like you're gonna have to like do a little gender bending here.
I can gender bend.
Okay,
That's fine,
because it's princess, and I was like, this is funny. So you are invited to a holiday party. What are you wearing? So the first picture is a maxi dress.
Nice. It's blue. Nice
it's blue.
Yeah,
it's a pretty blue color actually. The other one is a denim jacket. Then there is a cardigan with jeans, a shacket with a fedora, a very flowy kind of like beachy dress, and then a hoodie.
So this is for a holiday party?
Yeah. Well, it says a party.
Oh, a party. I'm gonna pretend that it's a nice beach party, and I'm gonna wear the flowy dress.
Oh, good job.
That, that speaks to me.
You have to bake something for a small party. What do you make? Are you making a layered cheesecake dessert? Looks like it has there's a picture. There's graham crackers and like a berry kind of topping there. Are you making tie-dye topped cupcakes? Are you making a pie? It looks like a pumpkin.
Lemon meringue pie almost.
Maybe.
Like meringue
or butterscotch almost.
Yeah.
Are you making brownies? Are you making macarons? Or are you making chocolate chip cookies?
For a party, a small party, I'm probably going to make the cheesecake because that is something that's like sneaky easy but seems impressive.
Yes, that's true. You made me a pumpkin cheesecake once, and you don't eat cheesecake and you don't eat pumpkin, but it was like incredibly impressive, and then I ate it all. You are asked to play a Christmas song. Which one are you picking? Are you picking Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Santa Tell Me, All I Want for Christmas Is You, but you don't have to reach the high note though, Jingle Bell Rock, Christmas Tree Farm, that's a Taylor Swift, or Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas?
It's anything like Snake Farm? No.
No.
I'm going to channel my inner Mariah.
Yeah, you are.
And do All I Want for Christmas Is You. Because,
I could have picked that without you even telling me. Yeah.
No,
if you're doing a Christmas party, you do it.
Yeah,
give her.
Yeah. You definitely don't hit that high note.
No,
obviously.
No.
You just bring that down a couple octaves. And
or you do that part karaoke version, invite everyone to sing along. What's your ideal Christmas day? Something low-key, maybe at the beach or outdoors. Unwrapping gifts, then baking and eating a nice meal. I'll be serving the dessert I've worked on for the last 48 hours. A quiet, cozy day, which is family. Or the classic day, gifts, food, celebrating, a nap. Or sleeping in, then having breakfast before opening presents with family.
There's a lot of overlap with these.
There are, yeah.
I want to have the food.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones with food though.
And like the celebrating with family and stuff, and a nap is that one sounds like that.
But see, the nap also overlaps with a quiet, cozy day, right?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of overlap.
And then sleeping in and having breakfast before opening presents with family, like those three are like that's the same day to me. That's the same day.
Unwrapping gifts, baking, and eating a nice meal.
But I want to do all that on the beach.
Okay, so you have to pick one though.
I'm gonna go with the beach.
You're gonna go with the beach. It does say low key.
Yeah, those 4. It's those 4.
So this one's an image one, so I'm going to, you can see it, but I'm going to explain it. So what does your ideal Christmas setup look like? So the one, it's a woman holding a giant dog.
The one with the dog.
Oh, okay.
The one with the dog.
There's 2 with dogs. Let me explain.
The giant dog.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's a giant dog with a traditional green tree, and there's like some red ornaments on it. There's just a close-up of a frosted tree with very classy ornaments on it. One that's all golds and such. One that is just a dog with presents and looks like he got into a stocking, maybe.
I guess that's like you were gifted a French bulldog and your stocking.
I guess so. There's one here with kids decorating an artificial tree, and one that has a
giant dog.
Oh, okay. This one has
the giant dog.
Okay, I'm picking the person hugging the giant dog. Finally, pick a word that sums up who you are in a nutshell. Are you talented, caring?
This is me in a nutshell.
Are you talented, caring, kind, fun, creative, or clever?
Clever.
Yeah, I know. I was already clicking it. It's fine. You are wrong. You are Belle.
I was going to say Belle.
It's because clever.
I was going to say Belle because, like, yeah.
And the holiday.
Oh, you know what? I am okay with that. The Holiday is a sneaky underrated Christmas movie.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That's about an every other year one for me. I love every time I watch it. I'm like, I'm so happy with this movie.
It's not something like I'm like, oh man, I didn't get to watch that this year like I would with some. But I'm never sad watching it. And like, Kate Winslet kicks butt.
Jack
Cameron
Black
Diaz
is like
kicks
shockingly good.
Jack Black's
Jude
awesome.
Law, what the heck? Yeah.
Jude Law. Man,
yeah,
he's fine.
But they're all like It's
he's
shockingly
he's
good.
incorrigible and then like redeems himself at the end.
So he's Jude Law.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're the kind of person that is sweet to the core. You are the best gift giver, especially to those you love the most. Did we mention you are the best party planner too? Do yourself a favor and get watching The Holiday this Christmas and pretend you're Princess Belle underneath the mistletoe. Prince Belle? Anyway.
Cool. Yeah. No, The Holiday. I like it. Yeah.
Shockingly good. I watched it last year. I probably won't get to it this year, but because I watched it last year, I'm okay with that. We watched a lot of Christmas movies last year and the year before because, of course,
we had time to.
We had time. Because COVID. And this year we're going to watch the fewest.
Silver linings of COVID do exist.
Yeah.
And happy, quiet Christmases were one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt more festive than I had in a long time.
And I think that's a lesson that we can take into our lives is just sometimes just
be
relax
present
and be present in the time.
Yep. Yeah. Like Belle in The Holiday.
Wait, does that mean Belle has to swap castles with...
Who would she swap castles with in this scenario? It has to be someone very different. Ariel would be the... Or
Jasmine.
Like Mulan.
Oh, Mulan.
Yeah.
Mulan doesn't have a castle.
No, but all the more reason. She has like a little family house.
She has to go... Yeah, Belle has to go live in the house and learn about family because she's only ever had her dad.
Yeah, but the problem is, did they switch from Belle's cottage? Because Belle's cottage and
Belle
Mulan's...
lives in the castle.
Okay, so we're going end of movie. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's anything else to add for your Secret Santa Henchmen gifts? Are you are there any ones that I missed that I didn't say, Henchmen, that you were like, oh man, I wanted to shop for so and so? I thought you'd like that I put Felicia in there.
You almost missed the hyenas because that was in your second batch.
Yeah,
that would have been sad if you didn't have the hyenas.
I thought that one was kind of tricky because it was 3. Oh, fair enough.
No, it was the hyenas are one of the best like minions.
So good. So I'm
glad they got in there.
And one of the epitome, Whoopi Goldberg is like weirdly tied to everything Disney, and she's a voice of one of the hyenas.
Yeah. No, she did a lot of Disney stuff.
Oh,
for sure.
Remember how quite a few weeks ago now, we were talking about my nerd thing. I was watching the special on Disney Plus about decorating the parks for the holidays. She hosts that even.
Oh,
speaking of like random stuff.
There you go.
And Disney Plus, DCA when it first opened, which it's totally different since you first saw it. They would have all these different shows about like California, and she hosted like 2 or 3 of them. I swear, I don't even remember.
And she was even in the Superstar Limo.
Exactly. Which I saw and you didn't, and that was enough of that. Okay. So, we are not going to be here next week, Brandon.
No, we're not. We're going to be gone.
Yes.
For Christmas.
For New Year's.
And Christmas.
This comes out on Christmas. Well, this comes out on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are going to be gone for Christmas and New Year's. We're going to be celebrating festively. When we come back from our trip, though, we are going to have a recap about New Year's at Disneyland. Well, holiday season and New Year's at Disneyland.
And like a year recap as well.
Totally. It's just a whole big recap thing. We've done that on occasion. Not quite Disneyland, but there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about, I think.
I'm very curious to see what the parks are like.
I'm so excited.
At the holidays. I did see Disney World when it was decorated for the holidays, the one and only time I've been there, and that was years and years ago.
And that was in November.
It was in November, so like it was like the early Christmas decorations, everything. I'm really curious to see what the park is like on New Year's Eve.
Yes. This is the one I'm a little nervous about because it's the only one that ever sells out. We have park hoppers. We're starting in DCA, so I'm just trying to figure out the best time to hop.
We're gonna be okay.
I think we'll be okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the best time to hop.
Because there is still reservations, and there is no annual pass holder / magic key holders allowed. They're banned.
Just pay extra.
Or they could buy tickets like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Peasants.
Last episode, we talked about all the festive things, and we said by the end of the episode, we should come up with what our first attraction should be. We didn't say this.
We didn't do it. Oh, we teased
so
it.
We're gonna
we didn't
do it now.
Oh, my goodness. I feel so bad.
That's okay.
There's an extra long tease.
Yes.
Holy cow.
It was a week-long tease. I just thought of it now. Okay. So do you have a thought for, because before we knew exactly, last time we went in April, we knew we were going to do Indiana Jones first. We did Indiana Jones first. Do you have a play for rope drop on day 1, which is going to be the 27th?
Yeah, so there's 2 options for me. Haunted Mansion, because it's Haunted Mansion. Normally, you would never rope drop Haunted Mansion.
But Haunted Mansion Holiday
on the day after Boxing Day. Maybe.
Yep.
Just to make sure you get on it and see it and go, that's cool. Or Rise of the Resistance.
So for me, it's the same thing. I think if we're right up at the rope, we Rise of the Resistance. If we're a little bit back, Haunted Mansion Holiday. I think we do.
I think if you can get in Rise early enough, and then you can swoop out and do Haunted Mansion right after, and you're still okay.
That's kind of where I'm feeling with that. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has had a lot of downtime lately, so we could do Rise, Haunted Mansion Holiday, Big Thunder.
Maybe get a Lightning Lane
could be
for Big Thunder.
We already have our Genie Plus. You bought that with the tickets, you said, before the prices all went up, which is great timing on your part.
I bought the tickets for the park, and I bought the Genie Plus for every day before the price rise was announced.
And you know what? After the price rise was announced, you didn't even celebrate. I had no idea. But
I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like the next time we go, we're going to have to spend so much more money on all the things. But
meanwhile, in your mind, you were...
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. So that sounded like Stitch. That's my other thing. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Stitch is there now. Okay.
He likes socks.
He does, yeah.
That was a little Stitch-like, wasn't it?
It was a little Stitch-like. But I think this is a good plan. I'm happy with this plan. It's literally exactly what I was thinking. Rise and then Haunted Mansion. Unless we're a little bit further back, and then I think we do Haunted Mansion.
And then the other day that we start in Disneyland. Is that New Year's? That's New Year's Day. Yeah.
We start 3 days in Disneyland, though.
Oh, okay. One of the days I want to retry the Mountain Challenge. Yep. And the Mountain Challenge, I think, might be a little easier in the winter months because Splash Mountain, it's always easy, but you can walk on Splash Mountain.
We can probably walk on Splash Mountain the entire time we're there.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with the Mountain Challenge is...
You just have to, battle through the other Canadians. Yeah. Because that's the only
and Brits.
And Brits. Yeah. Those are the only people that are brave enough to go on Splash Mountain in the wintertime.
Yeah. The only problem with Mountain Challenge that you have is if it's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, if any of them are down.
Which is what semi-derailed our...
I still think we were pretty successful in the Mountain Challenge last time.
It took us an hour and a half, but we rode Matterhorn twice.
Yeah.
Because it was down.
So we just wrote it back to back. So yeah. Anyway, that'll be fun too. I think Christmas Day would be, as long as they're all up, it's very successful. New Year's Day is notoriously empty, actually. because everyone's out celebrating, recuperating from celebrating.
And I'm slightly concerned about New Year's Day because we will have been to the parks until 2 the previous night, so we're gonna have like 3 hours of sleep.
And it's our last day, which means I'll also have had to pack, or like start packing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can pack when we get back from the because we do stay. We're not moving to a hotel, like an airport hotel or anything like that.
Not like we did last time.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I'm here for it. But anyway, that was a very long tease. We're sorry.
Extra tease.
But that is now our show for this week and for this year.
For this year.
Oh my goodness.
That's a whole second calendar year.
Yeah. Because our first year we only did from October to December. So yeah, wow. This is our third holiday season, but our second whole calendar year. Yeah, I'm excited to talk recap and review and looking forward. I'm excited to talk all that stuff with you.
Fingers crossed that everything goes smooth with our flights and everything, and we get to actually experience all the things that we've planned.
Yeah. Please do pay attention to our Instagram because I'll be posting stuff throughout our trip.
Yeah, and heck, we might even do like a little mini live reel or something.
Are you going to make me ride Mickey's Wheel of Death again?
I don't know. Last time was kind of sad.
Yeah, you said it was funny for a few minutes, but the ride kept going, and then it wasn't funny anymore.
You can't handle
I really don't like it. I really hate it.
Maybe we go on like
the regular
when we're
side?
really full, and we just go on like the stationary one, so you get like a nice view and sit.
I've never gone on the stationary one.
I mean, that's because there's no other Ferris wheel like that has the cool.
Anyway, yeah, we might do a live. Anyway, check out our Instagram. Make sure you're following us. I'll be posting pictures and reels and maybe a live. We'll be having some fun.
And you can also continue to tell Krysta how terrible eggnog is.
No.
That's like a year-round thing you can say, yeah.
The poll is already up. It went up immediately after our last episode. I'm just going to be refreshing it basically for the holiday season.
It's
It's wonderful. It is fantastic.
Wow.
But that is our show for this week, for this year, for 2022. Thanks, El Mule, who is responsible for the custom theme song you heard at the top of the show. You can find a link to his work at our website, which is disneya.wixsite.com/podcast. And that is also where you can find a link to our social media accounts, as well as our email. And like I said, we are on Twitter, Facebook, but the big one is Instagram.
Yeah, you like your Instagram.
Yeah, I'm like a very visual. I like photos and stuff. But
I've heard that Instagram doesn't even like photos anymore. It's all videos.
There's tons of videos, like reels.
Trying to compete with TikTok is the problem.
Yeah, that is totally a thing. But
we're not on the TikTok.
We aren't, but I will be probably posting some videos onto Instagram as well from the park. So definitely check that out. If you rated or reviewed our podcast, thank you. And if you haven't, please do. Like we said last time, great New Year's resolution for you. And then it takes you a few minutes and then you're done. So you're welcome.
That's much easier than getting a gym membership that you're not going to use.
Yeah, way cheaper too because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
So next episode, like we talked about, is our year recap. Also recapping our trip.
Not next week, the week after.
Oh, sorry, next episode.
We are taking a scheduled break this time, not an unscheduled break like the last.
Like our last break.
The holiday season has been hard.
It has been. It really has been. Like you said, though, we're not used to doing stuff.
No, we're not, and
this was a particularly busy year, even in regular times.
This doing stuff is going to continue. Our birthdays are in January,
Yep.
and we have our annual film fest.
Yep.
That is going to take place in person for the first time in a while.
Crazy.
Yeah.
In February, we have another trip we're doing. We're going to Mexico. It's just, man, one thing. Okay.
One thing after another.
But fun stuff.
I'm happy about it, but also sometimes I just I need a break.
Yeah. So we actually schedule breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And for the podcast, our next week is a scheduled break because we're going to be traveling.
We are.
When you're normally would be listening to us, we might be eating a churro.
Churro!
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Well, happy holidays, Brandon.
And Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year.
Oh, yes. Well, hopefully it is a Happy New Year.
I hope so.
You know what? We had a couple rough years in a row.
Yeah.
2022 was not bad.
No. Didn't start good.
No.
No, but
It came around.
What a difference a year makes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. Well, anyway, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas.
Ho ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho. And I'm Krysta.
And I am still Brandon.
And until the next adventure, TTFN, ta-ta for now.
I'm looking after you, Santa.
That was terrifying. Thanks for listening to Disney,
You know why I'm not Santa?
Why aren't you Santa?
Because I didn't murder in cold blood the current Santa, like Tim Allen.
Like Tim Allen.